Welcome to another dive video, this time featuring the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, Cairns. I'll be showcasing our experience with the great marine life here, and more importantly, the beautiful reefs and the colors. We'll be exploring our adventure on a 3-day, 2-night liveaboard with Divers Den, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Apologies for the potato video, but basically we're at the jetty on day 1 going to our first boat called the SeaQuest. From then we will have a couple of dives and then we'll jump over to the OceanQuest, which is the main liveaboard. Okay, this is the door. We enter. And then you have the stairs up. This is where all our stuff that we onboarded will be. And then there's the dining hall. There's dishes. We just had lunch. Fruits, mac and cheese, salad. Yeah, I'm seeking a banana. Best drink or chocolate. Roy, where to next? Please, banana, lead the way. Let's go. Well, level 1 is the entrance and the dive deck. I will show the dive deck later. This is the sun deck. What's this place for? Just finish diving. Come out here, dry your clothes, put on sunscreen, dry yourself.
This is where the divers head. This is where they do fish feeding from.
Okay. Nice. On the deck. This is the bar. It's always just a chill area. Oh, yes. This is where we have our briefing station. Right, what to look out for, max dive time, visibility, so on and so forth. Of course, there's marine life here as well. And this is the daily schedule on the boat, but we'll get more to that later. Show this. Yeah. And the stairs are there. And then jump off. Clear waters.
So blue. So
very blue. Ta-da! 2 beds. Small little desk. And then a really cozy toilet. Ta-da! With hot water.
yeah, most important thing.
Yeah, and then this is the view. Okay, so what does the schedule look like? We saw already from day 1 that we boarded the SeaQuest, went for dive 1 and 2, technically we snorkeled, before transferring over to the OceanQuest liveaboard. We then did our advanced open water training on dive 3 and 4, before resuming it on day 2 on dive 1 and 2. We snoozed for dive 3 because we felt really tired, but then I went for a night dive and there was some fish feeding as well. And on day 3, we have dive 1 and 2 in which we snorkeled again, before transferring back to SeaQuest and back to the main island. Overall, a good 3 days and 2 nights well spent. I feel that 2 days, 1 night would have been a little bit too packed and rushed. Then you would feel a little bit of pressure to go for every single activity and maybe tire yourself out. For 3 days and 2 nights, you'll be able to nicely space out your activities so that whenever you feel like resting, you can do so. Whenever you feel like diving or snorkeling, you can do so as well. Now let's head over to some marine life that we spotted along the way. First up, we have this stingray. Apologies for the potato video again. That's jerking quite a bit, but yep, you can see this stingray making its way downtown. Not too sure what the actual species is called. And then we have another one that's made its way downtown and it's just resting on the seabed. So that's the stingray. Next, if you can spot it, Nemos. So we spotted a few Nemos in reefs. Oh yes, this is a human. So this human decided to just snorkel with just the trunks, and man, is that cold. Another Nemo over here before scaring it off, and then probably the best shot over here, the Nemos with the anemone. So that's clownfish. And then next thing we go up with is actually this thing called a oblique banded sweet lip. You see there's one that's already there that's really shy. I decided, maybe I would visit his siblings. So I swam ahead and found his sibling over here. Very, very big, very distinct yellow fins. And then move on to the next one. If you can see it, it's floating like an alien ship. Yes, it is a cuttlefish. So this was a black cuttlefish that we saw hovering. I think this is its back view. Front view is the other side. Oh yes, quick one, trumpetfish. You can't really see it very much, but it's just this very, very long fish. And then of course, everyone's crowd favorite, the green sea turtle. Go into town with some food here in the reefs. So this is a green turtle. So we saw this turtle while diving, and it was a pretty good sight, seeing it go through all the different things that it wanted to munch on. And then we saw this one while snorkeling. As soon as I saw it, I quickly rushed all the way to the front so I could get this nice cinematic shot. And then we have the night dive. It's pretty much looks like what it is. I'll give you some disco music to go with it. But jokes aside, I saw this black-bodied with like yellow fin fish. Can't identify what species it is, so if you know, please drop it in the comment section. Small little clam hidden in the reef. And then finally, the spot of the night, which is a lionfish. Can't really see the actual colors, the only thing I see is black, but I'm pretty sure there are more colors. So yes, a pretty cool sighting for a night dive. And while all that was happening, up on the surface, we had some fish feeding. To be honest, this was pretty pathetic because this was kind of like a place where they don't usually go to very often, so I guess the fish haven't caught on that there's fish feeding at night. But we were saved by the fun facts of one of the amazing dive instructors. And I'll leave you with the rest, which is a montage of all our reef sightings while diving and snorkeling respectively. Enjoy! And that wraps up our adventure at the Great Barrier Reef. Thank you Cairns, thank you Australia, and thank you Divers Den for the amazing experience. This has been Not the Best Diver. We'll see you in the next dive. signing off.